What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my first ever trophy lodge tour in the Hunter Call of the Wild. I've only ever had the one trophy lodge, but we are at the point now where I have maybe 10 to 15 extra trophies that I wasn't able to fit into this lodge. So we're probably at the point where we're gonna start a second one, but this lodge is basically a collection of all my best trophies, so all the best stuff is going to be in this video. I'm gonna try to make this as quick and concise as possible. I have memorized most of the trophies, so we can go through most of this without having to look at the info. I may have to turn on the little info screen there, so just to kind of remind myself as a reference to some of these trophies. But I am super stoked to finally be doing a trophy lodge tour with you guys. If you like this video, be sure to click that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I would love for you to join the Discord channel. The link is down below. And without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And here we are, folks. Finally time for the Trophy Lodge tour of 2020. I am stoked for this. I've never done a Trophy Lodge tour. Disclaimer, this is not going to be the craziest Trophy Lodge ever. You know, this isn't, I don't have 1,000 diamonds in here, but I am quite proud of what I have collected over time. Most of this stuff, honestly, is from the last, I would say, 4 or 5 months. Probably the majority would be over the last 3 months since I've started making content for YouTube. Anyways, let's get started. We'll start from the beginning here. As we enter the lodge, we have got a melanistic mountain goat from Silver Ridge Peaks. We got that in a recent video. Really stoked on that guy. He's actually a pretty big male, so that's super cool. And of course, the melanistic plains bison, also from Silver Ridge Peaks. I have a full video dedicated just to this one kill. This was one of the funnest trophies, one of the funnest kills that I've had in the Call of the Wild. I'm super stoked to have this guy in here. We'll work our way over this way. This is actually a, let's see here, a 444.1 scoring reindeer, so not quite a diamond. Wait, no, that is a diamond, and I think we actually messed that one up, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we did. Okay, cool. So there's that. Not too many of those, but we do have a few. These are both trolls. We've got troll reindeer and a troll caribou, 385.2 scoring, just about diamond, big gold. On this wall, we have a few big gold moose. I don't have a diamond moose yet. Hoping to get one soon. This one was super close to diamond, 280.9 scoring gold. These are both golds. We also have a OG rack, a dilute mule deer buck on this wall, a big old wild boar there, big gold. This guy here is one of the bigger true rack mule deer we've found since the true racks have dropped. This guy was actually a level 5. And then we've got our biggest coyote up there. He's a big gold, almost diamond. We'll go into this room. We've got a big diamond fallow deer, my only one, my prized fallow deer that inspired the best spot for fallow deer video. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. A huge diamond wild boar. This guy scored a 155.7, so just a massive diamond. We've also got a melanistic Bison ibex, just a little one, and then a bigger one beside it. This is actually quite a big Bison ibex, scored a 748, the old scoring system. And then we got the melanistic southeastern Spanish ibex in a recent video, grinding for the Grand Slam. And then we've got a diamond black buck. He also is in a past video. Really happy with that guy, my only diamond black buck. And then if we turn around and check out this wall, we've got a couple of big gold fallow deer over here. Up here, we've got an albino Cape Buffalo. We've got a melanistic mallard duck, a diamond cinnamon teal, and then we've got a couple big gold black-tailed deer, as well as a big gold 318.6 scoring Gemsbok female. Over here, we've got another big gray fur type 321.2 scoring male Gemsbok, as well as a couple more big gold blacktail. On this wall, we've got a couple big gold fur type wildebeest. I love this fur variation. One of these guys is actually quite big on the old scoring system, 892, so he's a big boy. And then we've got the 34.7 on the new scoring system. So a couple of twins there, and I think that does it for this room. And then we'll move into here and check out what we've got. We've got a big old warthog here. I believe he was actually a troll. He might have been a 5, but he might have been a big 4. I can't remember. We've also got a big red-brown rare warthog as well. Up here we've got a dilute mule deer buck, as well as a couple of really big gray fur type cats. One of these was actually, yeah, this guy, 38.9. This was the legendary gray fur type mountain lion that trolled us in a recent video. And then this guy is a 37.8 scoring gray mountain lion as well. I believe he was an 8 mythical. And then we've got another big dilute mule deer buck, OG rack. We've got the Gobble Gobble multi-mount featuring a female melanistic turkey, a 4.4 scoring light brown turkey, and a max weight diamond turkey, 4.8 there. We've also got the Huddle Row, I believe it's called, multi-mount. We've got a troll, massive troll roe deer here, barely missed diamond. He was actually max level. We've also got a big gold, and one of my favorite rares in the lodge is this piebald roe deer, and he's actually a big male. Love this multi-mount. Before we move on to the reindeer multi-mount, I'll just show you guys, I have an axis deer wall up here. We've got a couple big piebald males. We've got an albino female. We have got a troll that almost made diamond, another albino female, another piebald female, and then another piebald male. This multi-mount I am super stoked on. This guy in the front here is a diamond. One of my earliest videos actually featured this guy, and in the same herd was this guy. This guy here just missed diamond. He was a troll. These guys were both max weight, right next to each other in Medvedtega. Super cool. And then we've got this guy. He's like a 350 scoring gold reindeer, another big boy. And I just love this trophy mount. I love this multi-mount. It's so nice. I've had this one for quite a while, and it's always been in this spot, and I haven't moved it. Anyway, moving on, we got a couple of true racks, mule deer right here, a couple of the bigger bucks that we've found. We've got another big roe deer. We have got a pristine wolf. I believe that's a big male. I can't remember. I'm not going to bother checking. Doesn't really matter. We got a super wonky looking true racks red deer here. This guy was a mythical. Got him in a recent video, and he's got like completely different antlers on either side, so I decided to put him in the lodge. I really like the way he looks. It's super cool. Here we've got an old school, a big buck mule deer, kept him. I really like the way he looks, so we're gonna keep him there. Moving on to whitetail. I don't have a diamond whitetail. I don't know if you guys know this, but I've got 4 big male whitetail in here. This is my biggest buck. I really love the rack on him. You can see it's kind of unique. It's a little bit different on either side. He's a 268 score. There it is. And yeah, so that's something we definitely need to do. We need to get a diamond whitetail into the lodge. We'll probably be doing that and grinding for that in a future video. Over here we have a diamond turkey, one of quite a few, honestly. You'll be seeing more of them. Up here we've got our biggest grizzly bear. This was a big gold. We don't have a diamond grizzly bear just yet. These are 2 twin, I believe one was actually the respawn after the last. These are both in a recent video in Silver Ridge Peaks. They're both brown fur type black bears. They were both 8 mythicals, so they're hanging out there together. Right here we've got a big gold, I believe this is a 374.4 scoring caribou, so he's hanging out there by himself. Moving on into this room, what do we have? Well, we have Pronghorn City. So if you guys have been watching my videos, you know that I've been having really good luck with the pronghorn. These are actually all diamond pronghorn. I have 8 of them. I've also got a few trolls that missed only by a couple points. They didn't make the lodge. I honestly don't have anywhere to put them, but I am extremely proud of this collection. This is my biggest one, but we do have a dark one as well. I believe it's this guy. It might actually, well, it's hard to tell, but it's one of these guys up here. That's the most diamonds I have of any species in Silver Ridge Peaks. You guys are going to see some mountain goats coming up. I have almost as many, but not quite as many. But anyway, moving on, we have a leucistic 221.2 scoring reindeer up there, a big old black buck. We have got a couple piebald Rocky Mountain elk up there, females. Got a big old gemsbok up there. This was my first big Rocky Mountain elk. What is he score? He's 463.5, so he's quite big. Took us a while to find a big one, so I decided to taxi him. Up here we have a, what is this? We have a 935 scoring Iberian wolf from the old scoring system. This is a leucistic caribou, 155.9 score. And then back here we have our progress so far on the Grand Slam multi-mount. This is a 104.4 scoring Grados ibex diamond. And then up here we've got the Southeastern Spanish ibex, 91 scoring diamond as well. So we're 2 out of 4. Expect to see part 3 of that series coming up soon. I think that does it for this room, so let's move on. And then in this room, we have a 110.8 scoring diamond Springbok. Up above him, we have 3 big golds. A 929 off the old scoring system. This guy's a 105.3. We got it pretty recently in a recent video. And then this guy is a 910, also from the old scoring system. We got a couple of black-brown uncommon Springbok. This is a big European Bison, probably the biggest gold I got. I think that was why I kept him in taxidermized, and he's the only European Bison in the Trophy Lodge. Big wildebeest here, 907 scoring wildebeest. This guy was actually a diamond that we messed up, 140.7 scoring Cape Buffalo, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this was the guy that we messed up. I can't remember exactly what happened, but I'm pretty sure that guy was supposed to make diamond. But anyway, we got another big 917 scoring blue wildebeest and a huge 931 scoring blue wildebeest, all from the old scoring system. And that does it for this room. We'll just let them be. We'll close that door and let them be. And we'll just move along here. So hopefully I'm not missing anything, guys. I hope I'm not. I don't think I've missed anything. Actually, I think we have a few things in this room too. We should probably check that out. We do. We have a couple albino red deer in here, a couple females. We've also got an albino cow moose up there watching over them. This is a albino female water buffalo. Very cool. Stoked on that. And that does it for this room. We'll close the door and give them some privacy in there. Moving it to, okay, so we talked about the mountain goats. So moving into here, we have got a couple of light brown turkeys from Silver Ridge Peaks. Both a couple big males. I think they're like both 4.4 scoring. On this wall, we have a diamond 400.7 scoring caribou, accompanied by our 3 piebald pronghorn. And then there's this wall. So these are all diamond mountain goats. So I have 6 so far. This is my biggest one. This guy's a 113. These guys are both 112s, and then these guys all range from, I think, like 107 to 109. Super stoked to have these guys. And then we also had 3 big trolls. These guys all missed by like 1 point to like 0.5, so I kept them. We actually had a few more trolls that scored like a 105 that I didn't keep, and even if I had, I don't have room in this lodge, so they probably wouldn't be up. But that's this room. I'm super stoked on this room. Yeah, it's one of my favorite parts of the lodge. And yeah, anyway, so we're getting close. I think we've, you know what, we'll work our way down here. The best part is this room, but we're gonna save that for last. That's my biggest kudu. That's a big gold. What did he score? He's like a 30, yeah, 30.6. We don't have a diamond yet. That's the closest we've gotten. Hopefully, you know, that's on the list too. There's a lot of species that we don't have diamonds of, and I actually really do love the lesser kudu. This guy is a big Bacidi ibex. He was actually a 5 medium troll, 198.2. Oh, I was so stoked on him. I thought he was for sure going to be a diamond. He was in a video too, one of my earlier videos, like I think like one of my first 10 videos he was in. But anyways, you might have seen it, you might have not have. This guy was actually the guy that we got at the same time that we got a diamond Cape Buffalo. They were in the same herd. You might remember that from a recent video. This guy scored a 148.8. Stoked to have that guy. He was an 8 mythical. A couple True Racks, Roosevelt Elk after the True Racks dropped. This guy was a big gold. This guy just really liked the funky antlers on him. They're kind of weird and wonky, and I really like that. And then there's this guy, the only 5 medium Rocky Mountain elk that we've seen in Silver Ridge Peaks. He trolled us hard. He's a 458. He's our biggest guy, so he's up there. These 2 guys are also from the same video. We got the leucistic male black buck and the leucistic female. And then moving on to the red deer, we've got the multi-mount with the piebald male and female red deer. That is actually after the Truax dropped that we got this guy. And then we've got an albino and another albino over here. This guy's actually a troll from before the Truax. This is an OG troll, scored a 240.6. These guys, we've got a couple of True Rack 8 mythical red deer. I love that rack. It might be my favorite rack of all the red deer racks. Another legendary red deer from before the True Racks. I never did get a diamond. I got a few trolls of the red deer before the True Racks dropped. Never did get an OG diamond. I know, it's sad. I cry myself to sleep regularly. But on a brighter note, there it is. That is our diamond Truax red deer, 253.1 scoring. That was a fun day and a fun video to make when we got that guy. Up here we have another 219 scoring Truax red deer, 8 mythical. And I think that's it. Oh no, we've got this too as well. We've got the multi-mount, the Kudu multi-mount here with a dusky female Kudu and a big gold as well, sitting there in the sunshine beside the window. And now we get to move into my favorite part of the lodge, the big area in the back here. This is where my favorite mounts are, and we'll start on the left here. We've got a max score. That's from a recent video. You might remember it. It's a 173 max score, max weight, black fur type bighorn sheep. That is an amazing trophy. I am super proud of this guy. Super happy to have him in the lodge. Behind him is my diamond mouflon sheep, the only one that I have. And I love the way he looks too. Behind him, we have 3 massive gold Iberian mouflon sheep. We have a piebald red deer. We also have a piebald mule deer buck. Believe it or not, that is a buck. Just barely has antlers, but that is a buck. Probably the smallest buck I've ever seen. Happened to be a piebald. It is what it is. He's in the lodge. We also have another albino. That is actually, yeah, that's a fallow deer. Our only albino fallow deer. I think this guy was a red deer, right? Yeah, red deer, piebald. And then we have these 3 non-legendary side striped jackals, none of which made diamond. And I have a little bit of trouble talking about that, but I'll get over it one day. One day we're gonna get a diamond. Over here we have an albino mountain lion. This guy scored a 36.4, so he was a big old albino mountain lion. Super stoked on that. And then here we have by far the coolest whitetail buck in the lodge. Our albino 155.3 scoring whitetail buck. Super stoked to have him in the lodge as well. And moving on from him, we have another multi-mount with the albino 777 scoring mouflon sheep being attacked by 3 Iberian wolves. We have an olive fur type, a pristine fur type, and a winter fur type, all big males. This is our one and only blacktail diamond. He scored, let's take a look. He scored a 186.7. We actually got him in a video. I think it was the night hunting one, and we found him just after we got trolled by a 5 medium. I was super upset. And then we saw him at like the next lake or like the next couple lakes after, and he was actually a huge diamond. So very cool. Stoked to have him here as well. This is the famous albino plains bison. He is also from the best spot for plains bison video in the Yukon. Moving on from him, we have a diamond dark red mountain lion, 39.2 score. We also have a diamond water buffalo 194 score with the black fur type, and another albino mountain lion. So that's the second of 2 that we have in lodge and in this room, a 35.8 score. This is the diamond black Cape buffalo from a recent video. We got him at the same time that we got the mythical brown fur type. This guy is our diamond Roosevelt elk. After the Truax dropped, he's my only diamond Roosevelt elk. He's a 391.3 score, and we were super excited to get him. I love the way he looks. I love his antlers. Yeah, I mean, he just looks incredible. And other than that, we do have 2 more diamond turkeys in this room. I think we have 4 or 5 total from Silver Ridge Peaks. And I think that just about does it for this lodge tour, you guys. I am so stoked to be able to share this with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for the lodge tour. It's been requested a little bit, and it's been something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. Just gonna make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour of the Trophy Lodge. If you did, be sure to leave a like and click that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Feel free to join the Discord. I will leave the link down below in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one.